For like fake punts or something like that, are you can Matt Turk throw the ball?
Fake punts. Is Matt Turk quarterback?
Did you not see him run with it? Last year he ran? He ran two.
About Green Bay.
One was an accident, wasn't it?
Green Bay.
That's part of the reason why we don't give up block punts around here, because if that thing's going to get blocked, he's going to run.
By the way, Coach Marciano was a genius on that one.
Oh.
You were a genius drawing that one up. Or not.
No, that's something that, Matt, I mean, if the punter ran, okay, you know how the old cliches of ball you got, okay? Hey, you can call holding anytime, you can call holding on every play, you can call pass every, blah, blah, blah. If the punter took the ball, I don't care if there's 6 guys, 7 guys, 8 guys in the box, if he took the ball and we block up our protection and grab and release down the field, okay? So if I'm a punt team member and I hit, I protect, and I release, and the guy that's on punt defense, punt return, he's going to release with them, his back is to the punter. I can't, punter runs there, the punter's not there. I said, Matt, it's 4th and 12, you better get 3 out, okay? But if you look at tape long enough, even in a game, sometimes you watch the replay. The punter takes the ball 1, 2, 3. Now he tucks it and runs outside or runs inside. It's there most of the time. Most of the time, it is there. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What is your hardest thing to coach against?
The hardest team, every one of them. Every one of them. There ain't no gimmies in this league, okay? There ain't no gimmies, okay? Believe me or not.
Questions? Yes, sir, right here.
I notice you have a separate return man for kickoff and punt. Is that for wear and tear, or is it a different skill that it takes?
Separate return man, is it a matter of wear and tear or different type skills?
I think that's about to change. You know, I think we brought this little guy from LSU here to do both, and be a difference maker. And, you know, if he gets 6 returns a game combined on punts and kicks, gets 4 touches maybe a game on offense, that's 10 touches in his hand a game for 16 weeks. I'm not a math major. Makes 160 touches. I think the guy's going to make some plays. I think he's going to make some plays.
Coach, do you have to game plan differently for regular season and then when the Texans make the playoffs this year for overtime?
Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt.
Well, a question regarding the overtime rule. That's a good question, Coach, because if you can go over the overtime rule.
That's more on the head coach.
Yeah, but, yeah.
Yeah, that's more on the head coach.
Yes, sir.
Just wanted to know how many people were calling out when Kobe fumbled that ball up in the air against the Texans last year, and they called out overtime. How many people knew that rule?
One person knew that rule.
Mr. Rule. Mr. Rule, you know. And Alex Gibson, oh man, I said, Coach, we're getting the ball back. What do you mean we're getting the ball back? I told Coach Cool, we're getting the ball back, okay? We'll get his signal for a fair catch. He has to have the opportunity to finish the catch, even if the ball is here and goes over there, and he's trying to get it, and another guy gets it. Now the rule has changed. They've changed it off that play. Because here's what happened. He muffed the ball. It was up in the air. It's debatable whether he could have got it or not. But it's to cover guys, it's only natural instincts is to what? Get the ball. Who's going to let a live ball like that go when they're on line? Nobody. Nobody. So he interfered with the ability to catch the ball before it hit the ground. And they got punished, okay, for him doing what we thought was a reaction, giving us 15 more yards. Now it's still a penalty, but the ball stays right there. We're not going to reward the defense, okay, or reward the guy for muffing the ball by giving us an additional 15 yards. That's the rule change.
Yes, sir, right here.
Yeah, Coach, I just want to congratulate you. One of the most consistent parts of our game since the beginning of the Texans has been the special teams. I really appreciate that. I hope you retire here.
That's my goal, my friend. I've been fooling a long time, you know what I mean? I appreciate that. I'm not going to beat my chest, okay? I don't have a real big ego, but I feel the same way.
You have a question?
I do. We've been good. We've had our good points, you know. I think one thing you don't see constantly around here is giving up big plays, you know?
Right.
Giving up big returns, giving up blocked punts, you know? Giving up punt returns for touchdowns, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'd like to retire here too. But we've had good players too now, okay? I can't do it without good players. And Dom and Charlie, they had a philosophy with defensive-minded coaches, you know? Rick Smith has given me a chance. He has a special teams background. He knows the importance of special teams, okay? You can't put a bunch of slappies out there and expect to go win now.
And that's my question. How do you go about picking your special teams players? It seems like we draft a lot of tight ends and linebackers that end up on our special teams, which I think is a good skill set to have because they're quick and strong, and et cetera. Is that kind of your philosophy? And who you
well, the backup now, okay? Let's say, for example, now we're a 4-3 defense. We got 3 linebackers that start, right? So we got 3 linebackers that back them up. So in our mind, you got 3 starters, a 4th, a 5th, and a 6th. That 5th and 6th guy gets no playing time. So who's the best special team player out of those guys? They're the ones that are going to get on the field 22 to 28 plays a game. All right? So that's how we pick them out of this group now. We're 3 deep at those positions. So we're going to have a couple guys make it based on special teams. Now, player A might be a better backup linebacker than player B. But player B is a heck of a lot more better special team player. He's going to make our team. He's going to make our team. That's
Anybody
else?
else?
That's how it works.
Yes, ma'am.
With Holiday added to the team, is Jacoby Jones going to be doing more on the offensive side of the ball?
Yeah, that's the plan. If he can handle it, that's the plan. He's coming on. You know, he came on.
Talking about
last
Jacoby
year.
Jones.
Yeah, he came on last year. He's a lot mature. He's on the field, off the field. He's having a heck of a camp, making some unbelievable catches. You know, I mean, it's kind of exciting. You know, we had him and Andre on the field all the time with either Kevin or
DA?
who else we got?
DA.
Yeah, DA or Andre Davis. You know.
2 more questions. What do you got, sir? Yeah,
He better make the team. He better make the team, because if he don't, I'm probably not going to be around.
Yeah, there goes your retiring in Houston, right?
Right. We had 2 6th-round picks, okay? So I jumped on the table. Hey, this guy can make a difference for us. Yeah.
And when he says jumped on the
He's
table,
tough now. He's tough, okay? He might be small, but he's tough. I've seen this guy run and run and run, lower his shoulder, break tackles. He's a tough 165-pound character.
go ahead.